Gonna pop in a couple minutes early so I get everything set up here. Of course, whenever I start going live and it starts pissing rain, why not? Let me find it here. The whacking track. What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? I swear to God, everything in town is moving slow today. There we go. Put that on there. Go ahead and mute that shit. As soon as my computer decides to be a computer, I'll get the chat set up and then we'll get to turning. Figure I'll give a couple minutes for some people to actually show up and stuff like that. Oh Lord. What's up, Joe? Yeah. No, I'm not caught up on orders, nowhere near it. Matter of fact, while the computer's sitting up here, my shop is a mess. I got a mountain of sawdust and crap on the floor. There's one of the whiskey barrel bars that I'm modifying. It's got a little motion activated light in it. I've got all this lumber back here. I actually found some bird's eye pine. Never thought I'd see that before. I got some boxes, a couple treasure chests I got to make. I'm not going to look at my miter station because it looks like a hammered pile of dog shit. But over the past couple days, whenever noise violation limits and shit kicks in and I can't get out here and work, or one of my kids not splitting their head open, or one having an appendix that ruptures like a fucking German U-ship, I got to looking on my number one, my YouTube store and stuff like that. I'm gonna revamp a bunch of stuff on there. I want to make that stuff as cheap as humanly possible, even though Spreadshirt's kind of like stingy with everything. Joseph, if it could stay this busy year round, I wouldn't have to work my regular job. Like it's wide open, it's nonsense, but it never stays this busy. It's just where it's getting close to the holidays. I got to feel in the holiday rush this year is gonna be crazy. I think I'm gonna order a couple more hoodies too, Mike. I went in and checked up my level members for my or the prices for my members, and I know this sounds kind of like ass backwards and everything. I thought my basic level was $1. It's not. My starting level was like two something. So if you're one of my members, please, if you're one of my current members, please go back, leave the $2 member and go to the dollar member. And one, it saves you a little bit of money and stuff like that. But two, what I want to do is on these yellow cabinets right here behind me, I want to get all my members' names, channels, whatever, written on those. That way they're in the background. On my tool wall, I've got a couple of the OGs that kind of like help me get going and everything like that. And they're strapped up there, but I want to put all my members' names and everything like that on this wall. So if you haven't become a member yet, consider it. It's $1 now. It's not like two something because that was completely ridiculous. Let me get this on. I got a couple different camera mounts set up today so I can move stuff around. I got the lathe kind of set up a little bit different to where it's not as cluttered and crazy. And I did happen to get a badass shipment from our boy Brad at Gotwood. Well, it's loading up. I'll show you the piece of red elm. I've already chopped the top for a make a lidded vessel out of this one. I got an idea for it. Basswood. Here's where it gets fun. I'm not even pulling out the spindles and the flats that I got from him. Big slutty chunk of Paduke. Looking all pretty. This right here is by far my favorite one that I've got so far at all. Look at that Warlock. Yeah. Big, filthy piece of zebra wood. I think we're going to do something with it today. Go check out Got Wood. You paid like $2 something. Go back to the $1 thing, man, please. Kiln Dried's appealing. Some of my favorite. And I got a few more that I'm actually pretty excited about. Brad hooked me up the other day, I ain't gonna lie. Some Argentine Osage. Look at the orange on that stuff. What's up, Norm? How's it going, brother? Some sycamore, bit of a local wood. We can get this around here, but not gonna lie, the grain on his is legit. What's up, big dog? And I think you pronounce this Ebiara, but it's pretty much red zebra wood. And I got this warlock of a chunk of European beech. She's gonna make a big vessel. I got an idea for something crazy on top of it. Throw a little bit of collar into it. Got some stuff set up for some pins today. So if everything goes right, we're gonna get all sticky, nasty, and covered in sawdust. What do y'all think about that? Remind me later, Jim and I don't care about none of that nonsense. And if I can get my damn computer to work right, we're gonna be in there like swimwear. Set the chat up whenever I get to it, I guess. Chuck Farley, what's up from the ATL, man? You wouldn't happen to be that Chuck Farley, the musician, would you? Or that'd be pretty damn cool if you popped up in my live stream. Hey, what's up, Dan? There you go. Dan's got the idea. Everybody, check that thing out. It's only $1 now. I'm sorry about the guys who was paying like $2 or $3. I really, I think that was back when YouTube actually set the prices and preloads for you. So don't hold that against me, y'all, please. The hand we were dealt. Bro, I don't think you ever became a member, but if you want to join up for a member, we'll talk about this. And if you join up as a member, I'll write your name or your channel's name on the wall. Hopefully you all get the hint. It's going to be some kind of funny shit like they do on those Pelotons where, like, my balls is hairy is your channel name or something. All right, I'm tired of waiting on the computer. We're going to raw dog it. All right. Still got shit kind of scattered from the show. Do some hood rat shit, but here we go. Oh, now you want fucking work. Well, that bitch is dead. I swore it was plugged in last night. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, she dead. We're gonna raw dog this one with some safety glasses until that thing charges up a little bit. Let me get these birth control goggles on. We'll pray to Jesus nothing flies up, bashes me in the noggin. Dusty's been fucking outside. Get sawdust in my damn man bun now. Alright, let's get it. What's up, Plywood? Thank you, I appreciate it, brother. We are working on the members. And on this one, I think I'm gonna run as much as I can with the old bowl gouge here. Look at Ryan becoming a member. I could have swore he was already a member. Ryan's my homie. Y'all need to check out his channel. I'm pretty sure 90% of y'all know him, but go check the dude out. Alright, let's see how this turns. No, it's not Parmesan cheese. That'd be cool as shit if it was, wouldn't it? Now, we do got a spot over here we gotta shave off. Alright, get back into it. See what she looks like. Should be round. Nope, I can feel a little bit of wax hitting my finger in there somewhere, right there. Okay, we can take care of that real quick, and then move the camera over here, and we're gonna shape the bottom of this thing. When I do this, I kind of want to. It's not a hollow form, but it's got a really heavy flat lip on top of it for the hole, and I want to do some detailed stuff on that lip. Hey, middle of the mountain. I don't know if this is Caleb or his grandpa Jeff. Caleb's cool as shit. He's one of my students at the school. Straight up dude. I got your pin stuff right here, buddy. Ready to rock. That's gonna be one of the projects on the lathe today. Little deer antler and bloodwood. But that is Jeff. He's one of the dudes, like when I first started turning and like everybody was like looking at me like I had a dick growing out of my forehead or whatever. Jeff is the only dude that would take the time of day to like even talk to me or give me any hips. So oh, it's Benjamin. Oh yeah. But yeah, man, Jeff, if that's you, thanks for stopping by, man. It means a lot. Other than that, let's get back in this. Caleb, grow your mullet back out, bro. Okay. Ain't a hollow form, really, if it ain't a hollow. Yeah, it's gonna be worth doing, trust me. I got some badass paint, I got some clear I'm gonna shoot over, and I got an idea for it. Stick around for the late show, it's gonna be cool. Now that I've had that on low, I can maybe do the crowd a favor here. Set this bitch up for mock Jesus. Mock Jesus. This is actually gonna be pretty cool. I believe so. We're not gonna start her off right in wide open, but we're gonna walk her to it, by God. Yeah, that's dirty. Much better. them all. Be careful. Love you. Alright, so we're going to take this, round off this side, round off this side. What's up, Johnny? Code said it was retarded. Alright, so do a little bit more rounded on it. Cut the recessed tin on the bottom, and we're going to get at it. Where you be, heifer? There we go. Peaches some potent shit. Yes. Jesus Lord. Peach is some stout shit. Ah, fucking sawdust yeti. A little bit tear out right there. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I think it's just the grain of it, so we're going to smooth that out before we get to yanking around on the inside of it. I don't want to make the walls too thin on this. This wood is... I've never worked with, like I said, birch before. Not on the lathe anyways. And it's different. What the fuck is happening there? Live chat. There we go. That's what I want. Live chat. Awesome. Okay. My computer belongs in a damn geriatrics home, dude. It's older than shit. That's where I want that. This is a heavy ass chunk of wood, and I don't want to fly up and bash me in the noggin. So, yeah, we're doing that. Some of this damn sawdust up off here. I need you to not be a piece of shit today. It's a heavy ass piece of wood. Yes, go down to the cheaper one, man. You guys have been here since the beginning. I'm not in this shit to fucking get hood rich, dude. I like hanging out with you guys on Sunday. There's no sense in y'all spending more money than that. Just become a member. Just go down to like the regular, the spunday crew or whatever. I set it up last night. It's only $1. Save that. I'm not going to do a bunch of crazy ass levels and shit. I don't see the point in that. We're all like family here. Get on there so I can put your name on the wall. Got a Sharpie right here. Got another Sharpie over there. And that's how we're going to do it. Appreciate it. 460 up in here. 21 likes. Y'all hit that damn like button. Help the brother out. Okay. So she's on there where she needs to be. That is getting annoying. Robert got it. Got faith in Robert. Robert, good people. You be careful, man. Be careful. That's all I'm saying. Be careful. Oh, that's what's making that fucking noise. Wrecky ass light. Grain on this is kind of cool. I'm gonna flip the camera down here, and we're gonna start marking out the lid on this beast, and all that cool shit. Yeah, y'all are in there like swimwear. It's not going to be a true hollow form. I'm sure that BW can correct me on this, but I think for it to be like a legit hollow form, it's got to have a small mouth opening. I don't know. But we are going to undercut back here into this, and then I'm going to do an embellishment up here on the top as soon as I get it shaped. So what we're probably going to have is the hole about there. We're going to taper all this down, and then we're going to put a embellishment ring with a bead between there and there. So we're going to get this all cut off here. Y'all can stick around for the ride. 497 in here. Let's get it. It's just dancing. Got sawdust under her legs. She's gonna get bolted down here in a minute. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good size. Good day. Alright, so I'm really liking the way the grain's showing through there, especially after hitting it with that makeshift scraper that I got. We're going to hollow out this right here, and then we're going to undercut everything in here, and then, like I said earlier, if I can find my damn pencil, because I don't hold on to shit like I'm supposed to. There we go. Turn it down so I can illustrate. All this in here is going to be hollow. We're going to have a bead from there to there. And then we're going to have a bead from right here on the lip to there. And then this in here is all going to be like a spiral design. And then I'm going to hit it with some of this color shift paint that I got. I'm going to dry it. We're going to clear it. Make it shiny. I want to see what it looks like. I've been thinking about it since I picked that stuff up, so we're going to try it. Alright. Damn, that grain's pretty. I don't know, man. I might do the color shift on the outside just so I can see that grain on top of there, because I really like the way that looks. Turn it down. How's it over? Sorry about the rain noise, y'all. It's kind of the way she lands. Needs to come down. There we go. Thick one was harder than weld dicks. Where you at? That's cool shit. gonna start doing some sketchy shit. Yeah, I know you're not supposed to do that. I think that's squealing my actual shut being loose against the wood. I'm gonna check it real quick, but we get it. We said hi. Hey, Ma. That's my mom, y'all. I'm on live. My mom runs into the building and screams shit at me, y'all. Oh, you're good. I love you too, Mom. Now she feels embarrassed and shit. My mom runs in the building and screams out, "Are you naked?" She knows me way too well. Move my sneaky snacks out of the way. I'm in the middle of a rough spot here because I got sawdust under my feet on my bench or my lathe, which, hell, I should probably have it bolted down by now. I can't go mock Jesus when she's sliding all over the place. Sorry about that, y'all. Get back up here at the party. I think she's done sliding around. Let's find out. What gouge brand do you recommend? Oh, if I just could recommend one, M2 Cryos, BW in here, he's probably the best one to be recommending that stuff like that. But like I'd love to get me my hand on some M2 Cryos. Starting out, like Hurricane makes good stuff. So I don't think I've got anything bad to say about Hurricane or anything like that, so it'd probably be worth it. Yeah, from what I heard, Fine by Tools got some. I don't know. I know they make a badass lathe. I can speak for that, but apparently you don't I don't sell enough, and we've sold like 12 or 13 off this string alone. So I'm not really going to push them as much as I was. Their lathe is phenomenal, though. I will say that, even though I'm no longer sponsored by them, their lathe is absolutely phenomenal. It fucking rains now, though. Falling. Jesus God, he took my shit. Thank you. Alright. No, we're not nowhere near there yet, but yeah, put it in the danger hole. Alright, we're starting to get an undercut there. I'm going to take this down probably about another inch, and then start undercutting back up behind all this. Start any comments. What's up, Francis Scott? How's it going? What a gorgeous piece of wood. That's what I said. Sorry, couldn't help. Maybe in the ground. You're good, you're good. I like when people compliment my wood. What's up, Jeffro? Okay. what we got before I flip this back over and forward. We're starting to establish an undercut. For you guys that's watching, that's very different than an underbite. Move this camera around so y'all can see what the fuck is going on here. My tool doesn't sound like that. I don't know what it says about me. Probably says that you're doing it right and you're not an amateur like me, bub. He might not be. Get this thing off here for a minute. People can see what the hell going on here. Alright, so I just changed out my the carbide blade on my crane neck. I guess we're gonna see if this thing's even worth dicking off with. But if it would, that'd be nice because it'd get me right back here to where I need to be. That's why, Wood, you're a dirty old man. That's why I love you. There we go. Put this back over and forward, turn her on. Shitty thing about these crane necks is you gotta find like the sweet spot. Thank God for new carbide bids, that's all I'm saying. Angle it down just slightly and it may work better. All right. Oh, shit. Don't press it. Let the cool cut on its own. Got about that much of an underhang. So we probably could go, I'd say probably about another 1/2 inch. I'm still going to roll down the back side of this bowl a little bit while I got it up here like this. But the grain on this damn thing is beautiful. Really starting to piss me off that it's that pretty. I'm drinking my water. I mean, it's not glass smooth, but I mean it's cutting right. So try to let this thing free float its way its ass in here again. I need to have more of this here tailstock out, or banjo out here, as much as I hate to. No, maybe I don't. Maybe I need to get me one of those big flat tool rests like Ryan got. I think that might be the thing for me to do. Yes, flat tool rest, I believe so. Oh, yeah, Billy. Might as well do it while I got y'all's asses up here. All right, we're an hour in and I got 88 likes. I got 260 people in here right now that I can see I'm in. Y'all hit that like button while I'm sitting here and I'm getting ready to make a drink and smash up one of these cookies. Last night I lowered all the membership fees. I only want one level of membership, and that's the spunday crew. I lowered the price on my memberships down to $1, just so I could get more people in here. And the reason being is these two big yellow monstrosities of cabinets up here behind me. Got Sharpies in here. Anyone that joins and all that cool stuff like that, I don't care what your channel name is. Take a Sharpie and write your name or your channel name up here on the wall behind me. Just my kind of way of saying hell with it. I did a bowl with ebony top like that, and people really like the design. Yeah, so what I'm thinking about doing is doing a rounded bead right here, and then a little bit of a rounded bead right here. And then I've got some of this color shifting paint that I want to put in this area right here after I maybe dimple it or put some kind of texture in it. What you think? And I'm trying to get better on my hollow forms because I watched BW, even though I might not make it to his stream on time because he lives over on the other side of the world. But that man can chisel out a hollow form like nobody's business, and I don't know what it is about hollow forms. I really, really, really like him. So I'm thinking this is going to get the good shine up, burnished, all that good stuff. So I got a good flat non-porous surface. Maybe put some dimples in it or something, just some kind of texture. I'm going to hit it with the collar shift. I'm going to taper this back side down right here a little bit to where I've got more of a bowl shape instead of a cheese round. And then I don't know if I want to shellac this or oil the hell out of it or wax it. Hollow forms scare the shit out of me, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people don't realize the only thing it takes is that tool to get caught on some sawdust or something to build up in there, and it's yeeting your ass. Alright. We're about to the second knuckle. We'll round off the bottom a little bit more. I'm not going to go too deep in here yet because I haven't sloped off the back of this yet. But let's quit bumping our gums and get at it. What up, William? How you doing, bro? Hit that like and subscribe button, man. You really get a wild hair and you have to become a member. Alright. Ooh, gotta clean the fucking sweat out them heifers. That's nasty. Alright, cool. What up, Bad Dragon? Long time no see, man. Joseph, what's up? How's Alabama? It's wet as hell up here. Getting close to 100 likes. 6 more for that 100 like mark, boys. We're only an hour in. Let's go. And girls. I didn't forget about y'all either. I got some hate mail the other day saying that I was sexist because I don't say boys and girls. I guess ladies and gentlemen are not flying anymore. I don't know. Alright. Let's stuff the old bowl gouge a little bit. Taper this side down. What up in Nigeria? How's it going, man? Come on, 3 more likes. We hit that 100 mark. Let's go, y'all. One-on-one, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Dan. Means a lot, brother. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, my shop's still a fucking wreck from that show that I got out of. Honestly, this is the first time I've turned since I got back from that show. I ended up doing like 14 hours of turning in like 3 days. Sold a bunch of my stuff out. Picked up a metric shit ton of orders. Good day, really. All right, Jeff. Splatter's happy. I know this is kind of off topic and kind of crazy. Y'all ever switch up your hands when you're turning? Let me know in the comments. Like, I know a lot of people turn right and they'll move like their whole body to angle it in, but like, I find it easier to just like switch my grip, and I don't know, it's kind of stupid. What's your new job? What's up, Soldier Farms? How's it going, brother? Clean that up. Where's my good one? There, my bitch, right there. Almost 100%. One way I move my body, I am almost 100%. I just didn't know if that was like a me thing where I'm ambidextrous or what. Just asking, you know, kind of curious about my peoples. Chocolate chip cookie. Pretty cool bad dragon. Change hand when it's needed. Okay. I think if that was just me doing everything absolutely wrong, or what? Okay. Sandpaper all the way. Look, I put it back in reverse. What lathe and chisel do I have? Go, go, go. I have, this is actually the Fine by Tool FL21. I'm not like sponsored by them anymore, even though they did give me this lathe. I will tell you this, not sponsored by them. It's a badass lathe, dude, for like $3.99. One of the guys put my link in there. I don't know if it still works, but still you can get it. It's a badass lathe. Chisels, I use a little bit of everything, man. On my carbides, I try to go with a higher end carbide from like a Simple Tool. The handles and everything else I could give a shit less about. They're not the best part of the tool. As far as blanks or any kind of wood you get, check out my dude at Got Wood LLC. It's where you get cool shit like this. Use my code WHACKER for like a 10% off, man. If you call him, ask for Brad. Brad's a hell of a dude, and he will throw you the hook up. He's a damn good dude. You got a lot of people calling you out for sponsors, dude? That's awesome. Come to find out, since I started throwing out the promo code and everything for Fine by Tool, I sold over 12 lathes for them. And they pretty much said that wasn't good enough, that my live audience isn't the cool part. And I said, it's nice knowing you. Do you want your lathe back? Because Sunday spundays are my shit, and that's how I get to hang out with my people. More calls for free wood? Hell yeah. That's sometimes the best sponsor, bro. And I guess I can go ahead and say this because they already agreed to it. I hooked up with Pop Shed out of Australia. They've got some really cool stuff that we can't get here in the States. That doesn't come from like South American stuff. They got like some Australian hardwoods and burls. Not necessarily a sponsor. They want to do a collab. They're going to shoot me some stuff to see what I can make with it. So it's definitely worth checking them out if you get a chance. Swing over on Instagram, check them out at Pop Shed. And back to my like domestic woods and wood stuff like that. I'm about 100% sure that my best and all-time favorite sponsor is Got Wood. Brad's just the shit, dude. Got Wood LLC, turningblanks.net, whatever. They it's where you need to be. Send him over, use my code WHACKER. Guy's awesome. Seen the Shoops jam his thumb on a part of the chuck last night. Not gonna lie, been there before. I giggled a little bit. Cedar and cherry wood. I like the colors, honestly. Yeah. Oh, you like the red stuff? So, like, is that too red for you? Or like some African bloodwood? I'm telling you, man, check out Got Wood. He's got all that cool stuff. I don't like that carrot right there. It's pissing me off. I just fucking sanded that. Thank you, Joseph. I'm telling you, check out Got Wood. Use the code WHACKER. You get a discount. And I'm not gonna lie, Brad's a down-to-earth dude. He is cool as shit. Good people. Why do you do that? Better. I'm gonna back here and shave this, sand this shit again. Dude, that cypress bowl was amazing, Jeff. Like, that was truly beautiful. Alright. Sand out some of this nonsense here. That bitch is tap dancing closer and closer. Alright, so the grain of this is absolutely beautiful. The top grain's phenomenal. We got her hollowed out a good bit. There's one more. We got about, I don't know, we don't have a whole lot, but we ain't got just a little on the bottom. We're going to start focusing on this lip and this outer lip so we can paint that intersection. Well, these little bastards for this. better. All right. What kind of texturing you want to put on top of this? Want to use the texturing tool and do something goofier? You want to put dimples or take a little bit longer? But hell, I could probably pull out the one of the spoon gouges I got and put sculpts across it. Good move. I don't know if I can ebonize birch or not. Can you? I don't know if there's enough tannins in it. I'm pretty sure I got an ebonizing solution around here. Sand it while y'all are debating on what the hell we're going to do next. Cross hatch the top. You mean like that pineapple texture I done? Yeah, or make a groove and add some crushed stone. I don't know if I got any crushed stone. I got some turquoise and shit, but it's big chunks. I need to make it look pretty. We're going to texture this real quick, kind of like where Jeff's going with it. Ugh, it's on me. There's my paint. We're gonna need that in a minute. Oh, there's my texture tool. I'm a dumbass. All right. So we need to turn this down super slow to that setting. Lower this down. All right. Put some more ass behind it. Okay. Don't like that. Fucking up. I'm gonna have to cut that whole piece out now. Oh yeah. Well, we got the crosshatch. It's not the crosshatch pattern I wanted though. I'm gonna shave that up. Crushed glass bottle. I got some crushed glass. I do got some fucking crushed glass down here. Hold on for a minute, Jeff. You're a fucking genius. I need to make this deeper anyways now. Alright, so Jeff's over here living in fucking 2050 and I'm dicking off. There's that lip. Make the other one. Piece of wood fell off, scared the hell out of me. Fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, we'll shave you off too, you son bitch. I gotta sand that again. That shit took a turn for the south real quick on your boy. Scared the hell out of me with my butthole slammed shut. I gotta stop laying my tools up on the deck. Okay. do have the lip. I do have a little bit of gouge there, son of a bitch. I'm sure the paint would fill that, but I just can't do that and feel good about myself, so get that out. Okay, so I can see the grain. Get my vacuum here. That way, if it does get anywhere other than that, it won't be on the parts of the rim that I got shaped off, and I can finish off that rim if I want to and sand it off. Alright, so Nope. Cool. Contains ethylene. Sounds like a fucking party. My other bag of cookies fell off the floor too, damn it. It does look like a giant donut. Oh, now it's starting to get on there. It's some bitch. Damn, they weren't kidding when they said you got to put it on there heavy. All right, that's on there. Let's take a break from the bowls while that's doing its thing. Make a pin. Everybody likes pins, right? So I don't know if he's still in here or not. That spray is it's like a chameleon color shift kind of spray. Put it on the flat surface of the top. And from what I see, it's working pretty cool with the grain. I ain't gonna lie. All right. Put that on there. Get set up for some pins here real quick. I'm gonna do one while I'm on here at least. And that is the off-colored, crazy colored pin for Caleb. Brought me some deer antler and said that he wanted one out of deer antler and some bloodwood. And I'm not gonna lie, kind of sounds like a good idea to me. It's on me, it's in me. As soon as I can remember where the hell I just put my my mandrel dowel. I fixed some stuff on it and set it down. It's probably buried up under all this dust in here. What surprised me a damn bit. What'd I say? Right there in the dust. So I got me some of these little nylon bushings. They're growing on me. Not gonna lie, they're growing on me. Caleb said he likes his pins thin. By God, we're gonna make this one thin. Hit the subscribe button too. I'm trying to break it to 5K. Last time I checked, I was only like 200 or 300 subs away from breaking 5K. Mock. Jesus. Engage. This is deer antler, so I'm hoping that my mask will have a little bit of a charge on it. Nope. I'll be getting hold of Trend to get some new batteries. Sending off somewhere to get the batteries repaired. do as I do. Do as I say, not as I do. Ah, here we go. Oh, Jeff's a member. Hell yeah, Jeff. Let's try this without getting completely fuckered up. I don't know what it takes for the S to say, but it sounds deep as shit. Yes, that'd be awesome. I can get you a couple of them, but yeah, I need some of yours, man. Oh, damn, dude, that sucks balls. Got that piece of it. Fucking around in the wrong block, little piece of wood. I'm telling you, I'm all about that life. Yeah, there we go. Filled back in. Let that dry for a second. Alright. Hope that's fairly dry. Feels like it. No, it don't. Still tackier and shit. Hold on. Alright. Get back in here. Hit this thing with some sandpaper, try to clean it up a little bit, because I know we got glue on that antler. And if you guys have ever worked with red oak, not red oak, bloodwood or padauk, it will stain other woods. So get my little buddy out here. The only bad thing about antler, when you combine it with a wood, man, this shit is super finicky. Other than that, it's not real bad. And you're not supposed to breathe it. There's always that. Yes, antler stinks like ass. Joseph Bragg, I don't know, but if you're new here, you will quickly find out that I'll try just about anything, dude. Yes, it smells like burning hair, or you threw a hamster on a microwave or some shit. Okay. Move this out of the way and sand that. It does sound like it's from Harry Potter, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta be careful with some of these exotic woods, dude. I was dicking off Googling trees the other day, and like, apparently there's one tree where like the sap will blind you, the wood will turn your guts inside out, and the thorns will fucking like cause necrotizing fasciitis or some shit like that. It's not the stuff that old dad needs, you know. Much as I hate to fucking even try to do this, I've got to taper this one end a little bit. Blood red sap, holy shit. I know where not to be on an acid trip. Alright, let me go get my shop towels. Let me give this thing a coat. My bad, y'all. Dracaena cinnabari. What's up, two dudes? How's it going, man? What's up, Shinda? If you guys haven't liked or subscribed yet, do that, please. It's free. I'm trying to break 5,000 here soon. Been working on it like it's like the cure for hot meat, and it's not like even going anywhere. I watched two dudes last night as well. And if you guys are really feeling into it, become a member. Helps the channel out, all that stuff. But your like and subscribe is appreciated more than you know. That. Yeah, boys. This monster slut juice here. Spin that up. Mac and Jesus. This antler has a metric shit ton of minerals in it. I can tell that just by working on it. But it does have a lot of characteristics in it. Back that up a little bit. Hammer that fell earlier. Son of a bitch. Ow. And we're going to set that off to the side for a minute, because that's how we roll. We're going to get this other piece over here we got tapped. We are going to put a brass through, and then we're going to move on with life. Just how the Boy Scouts start fires. Could be, Jeffro. Could be. all over my finger. Now it's on fire. Oh yeah. My fingers are glued together. Who'd have thunk it, right? Yeah. Get in there, you son of a bitch. Finicky son of a bitch. Okay, I'm on the wrong end completely. No wonder it doesn't make any sense. There we go. Tool from BM Wood Turning. Unfortunately, it's the same tool they sent me. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. What size is the post? Yeah, I can use it on my Win. My Win tool rest interchanges with this, so yeah, I can use all those. Hell yeah. I'll get a hold of you here in a little bit. We'll work that out. All right, now we got to try to turn this thing around. I'll make old boy's pin. Yeah, boy. Where you from, Bragg? Jesus Lord, it scared me. 5/8 post as well. Yeah, definitely. tell you one thing. Judging by all the minerals in these antler, these deer were eating better than most people. Nice. I think that's pretty narrow for you there, Mr. Caleb. Yeah, now that'll get all kind of crazy looking when we put some glue on her. Turn that down so I don't spray everybody with glue. First coat. Second coat. About glued my damn hand together again. What's up, Burned? Come on, we want away from 150. We're 2 hours in, y'all. Let's get it. Oh wow, that looks beautiful. Trim that a little bit, and then we'll make a pen. So, bitch, work with me. There we go. Chamfer tool there. My breast rod. Where is my fan chamfer tool? That's in there, that's in there. Alright, put a pin together. I guarantee I've spilled that bottle or that can of Tax 20 fucking times in the bottom of that drawer right there. It never fails. Oh, cool. Amazon shorted me an ink pen. That's the shit. Thank you, Amazon. Assholes. Okay, there's that. Put this little cock ring piece on here, whatever they call it, collar, bondage ring, some shit, I don't know. Okay. Motherfucker. Alright, he said he wanted that pen thin, and I'm telling you right now, it don't get a whole lot thinner than that. It's all deer antler and bloodwood. Caps off, it writes. We're good. Now, I'm scurrying my fat ass around here and get the stuff that fell off. Still got the big bowl over there. Damn, zebra wood fell off. Can't be having all that. Alright. Got this piece of kiln dried red elm. We're going to try it next. I've already cut a section of the top of it off. That way I can make a lid for this. Every time I do a spunday, I try to make at least a lidded something. Just to kind of like keep me up on keeping stuff sharp, stuff like that. So. If you guys haven't already, like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Consider becoming a member to the channel if you're into that. If not, I still appreciate your company regardless. see how much battery I got because I'm going to plug this phone in here in a minute. Okay, I'm still good right now. Set that piece off the side for a minute. Layer plywood. Yeah, boy. This one has a lot of wax on it, but this is red elm, and we're going to see how it turns. Take her hit the pin. All right. Plan is, we're going to shape the bottom half of this, hollow it out a little bit. We're going to cut the tenon that connects the lid to the bottom of the jar, and then we're going to put both of them together, chuck them up on the lathe, and then turn to where I get a uniform contour during the whole thing now. And then I've made on my laser engraver, I know this isn't actually anything made with a lathe, but I've cut this accent ring out of black acrylic and a rose that we're going to set at the top of it just to see how it looks. I got another show coming up, a local fall festival for the school district that I work for, and I told them that I would set up there, and just trying to figure out stuff that people might like. What's up, Ronaldo? How's it going, brother? Thanks for stopping in, man. Means a lot. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be egg shaped. This is gonna be the bottom. We need to round off this part a little bit. What's up? Okay, that is some wicked gnarly shit right there. Let me get my thing in here. Much better. Alright, okay, get that smoothed over now. Alright, let's cut the mortise or the tenon in the back of it. Recessed tenon, mortise, whatever the actual professional name is. I'm not real professional, feel I haven't cut on yet. Okay. Flop this heifer around. Try to hollow her out. I don't know if we're getting ready to get like a hurricane here in Ohio or what, but shit's brewing. Processing apples for the freezer, watching the NFL on a contract, trying to contract. Alright. That's tight. That's tight. That heifer's in there. Let's run this tailstock out so we can give ourselves a little bit of a safety net while we're first starting out to see how she's going to act. Make sure recessed tenon back here doesn't blow out 7 ways from Sunday and cause a shit ton of pain. That tool banjo and rest looks a lot like my Laguna. Okay. Yeah. Fancy shit. Flip it all over here. Mark this real quick. I wish the outside fucking worked that easy. That'd be awesome. Inside works like butter, damn it. Outside works like two drunk crack whores fighting at a Denny's parking lot. Just rough and violent. Okay, where's my shits? There they are. want to try to get in here with the bowl gouge. Notice I said try. Back, things are okay. Hey man, welcome back. Them children are drunk. Alright. Yeah, about there. Okay, so we're going to dome the bottom of this a little bit. Cut the recess for the lid to set into. I think we should still be good on that. Yeah. We lost a little bit of overall size, but not too much, too crazy like, so. Sorry, bumped the camera. My bad, y'all. I will say the elm smells banging. Elm smells really good. Really, really good. However, I do not like that my entire painting is covered in fucking shade glue. It's kind of irritating me. I'm supposed to clean this up on the inside a little bit. We're not going to do that, dumbass. Oh no, that made me shit my pants. That's magnesium citrate. Who are you giving that to? Our daughter? I hope she shits everywhere. Woman came in here and chucked me a bottle of magnesium citrate like it was a bottle of water. She's trying to put your boy in the ground. I'm telling y'all. If I come up missing, you know what happened? I shitted myself to death. It's not working. It's not blowing out air. Yeah, it's kind of a shitty ordeal. I gotta get a hold of them and figure out why and see if they'll send me a battery or where I can get a battery. I don't know if it's not getting charged or what. So now I got the birth control goggles on. Yeah, Michael, she tried to hit me with magnesium citrate like it's a bottle of water. She's gonna have your boy turn his asshole inside out like a pink sock. Oh, by the way, my wife is going to get on the turning on the lathe channel. I'm going to get the challenge set up here pretty soon. What are you going to turn? You going to turn a pin or a bowl, honey?
I don't know.
She don't know yet.
I might do a table leg.
She might do a table leg. I don't know how she's going to do it on this short-ass lathe, but if she wants to do a mini table leg, by God, I'll work with it.
No.
Oh, yes, you're making a bowl or something. I've already put the challenge out. You can't go back on it. Alright, so that's cut. Tell her she's on my watch list. I will, yes. We got our bottom of our vessel turned here. I got to chuck up the top piece. The first thing we're going to do is going to get a tenon cut in it so I can work on it. But we got to fit this to this. I got to cut a recess to put in this acrylic circle with the rose inlay on top of it. You can't see because my big ass hand's in the way. So this will be pretty cool when we're done with it.
Got one of your orders?
For the show. Just trying to think of stuff that little old ladies will buy. Tailstock. Move you over here, see what's going on. My wife tried to come in here and kill a brother. But magnesium citrate trying to make me get my pants. Thank you, Dan. I'm hoping it turns out cool. I kind of like bounced around on my noggin a little bit and hopefully it don't look like hammered dog shit, you know what I mean? Getting on my nerves a little, Billy. ASMR. are filling in something on the rows. No, I've got, like I said, a show coming up here in like 5 days. It's just a small show, but it's the fall festival for the school that I work at, and like all the proceeds from the door and stuff like that, um, they go for like different activities for like the club or for the school, like drama clubs and stuff like that. And they asked me if I'd be willing to come set up, and I'm a sucker for kids, little hellions. So this way I can, if I happen to sell this, because I always take my laser to my events with me. That's why you hardly ever see me do a lot of engraving on my bowls. On my shallow bowls and stuff like that, I can always engrave names and stuff like that for the buyer of the bowl. And I mean, it usually works out pretty good. Like a lot of people come and get their holiday stuff from me, and they like it and personalized, engraved, and not gonna lie, I kind of like being able to do that. Wow, good on you, heifer. You know what? We're gonna make you the right size. I'm tired of fucking around with your thin ass. Dangerous looking. Get you there, get that bird eye view and shit. You're dangerous. Are you good on? Tell them fucking Highlanderland police that us American cops said we were doing that shit. They need a bag of ass. Yeah, there's that. That's a tricky bitch to play with. Alright, so now we got to shave this in a little bit. We have to put a tenon on one end. Yeah, tenon. Okay, that's what we're doing. So we're going to put a tenon on this end after we shave it in a little bit. And then I'm going to have to cut the tenon completely off and put a mortise on the other side to recess the rows and the ring. Yeah. Sounds simple, right? Clapping seal. All right, yeah, that's the first time I got one of those, bro, but I like the hell out of it. Homeboy sent me a clapping seal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What might just work? The X one of you give me a break. Damn right. All right. That. Now you fellers can see what's going on. I'm gonna shore up this side and cut a mortise in it. Cut the shelf to make it fit in that. But first we're gonna shore up the bottom of this real good. Make sure we're working with a fairly flat surface. Grandpa, that was a bowl gouge. I caught my fucking toe. I think I'm gonna piss my pants. Much better. Alright, this is where it gets all finicky and the fitting part comes into play. We need to come in a good bit all the way around. Like a fucking glove. Tell me I ain't sexy enough, motherfucker. Oh. Yes, you see gaps. I ain't done yet, damn it. Asshole trying to play me, I see gaps. We all see gaps, damn it. Shave it down a little bit. that deeper to compensate for that. We're fucking cold. All right, so I need to cut my recess in this side now. A lot of moving parts on this one. No pun intended. Absolutely no pun intended. Bunch of shit going on though. Come on, y'all. We're 25 away from getting 200 likes on this thing. Press the button, do the dirty. Let's go. You know you want to. Press that forbidden button. That's got to go. We just literally done that for everybody. Yeah, it's got to go deeper. All right. Set this off to the side for a second. Check this some bitch back up. Drop my fucking gouge on my computer. That's probably why some bitch don't work that good. Okay. So we're gonna cut the second shelf inward. And elm smells good. What now, Michael? You see any fucking gaps now, asshole? Love you, brother. Yes, please go check out Got Wood LLC. Use the code WHACKER. You're gonna deal with Brad. Brad is a straight up G. Good dude. Absolute good dude. Alright, now we're going to bring it all back so you can see what the hell's going on. And now we're going to taper this into this. So we got one continuous groove. And then I'm going to cut the top of it to accept the acrylic ring and the rose. Hey, Michael Wilson, I swear to you, if that man ever starts shipping international, I'm going to have to hook you up, brother, because you are on top of shit. And the second he starts shipping international, you can best believe by his hand or your hand, one of us, you'll have some of that shit. Well, Hugo, fucking daddy punches me. Look at that blended lid. what finish you're gonna use. I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys figure it out. I got linseed oil. Could just wax the shit out of it. Come on, y'all. 179. Get me up to 2. Call in your friends, your baby's mama, your baby's mama's mama. And on this one, I don't want to get to like too crazy with the finish on it, because I'm already putting that embellishment on the lid. I think that if we get too crazy with it, it's just going to start taking away from parts of each other. Can't even feel the seam. Alright, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, Bobby. Cool. I don't know, man. I don't think it's going to be too much of that big of a deal like you're making it out to be, brother. I promise. Why was I using a skew chisel right now? That is a good question. You're a very observant feller. I'm broke as hell, and I don't have a scraper, so that's not just a regular skew chisel. That's one that I grinded down like a 30-degree negative rake on one side, and I sharpen it that way so I can use that one as my negative rake scraper, and then I use like the other two that I got over here for actual skew work. And no, I'm not being a smartass when I say that, bro. We shall see, sir. We shall see. No, I mean, yeah. First off, Proncius, I think that's how I pronounce it, man. I'm not trying to gut it or anything like that. The whole channel is based on like starting off with nothing and getting where you're going. And I just bought a bunch of those at a flea market and sharpened them. I need to get a gouge sharpener. I gotta sharpen my gouges with stone. No, thought I had one in there, Jeff. It has eluded me. I'm not real proud of marking it that way, but damn it, I thought I had my pencil on me. Daddy. A little bit more. Cock here more. While I'm going through the monotonous ass task of making this fit and all that stuff, if you guys get a chance, would you please go check out the other channels on here that are huge influence on my channel. 77 Rockets, Timber Designs. You got 2-minute tips for wood turners. My boy over here, Dan. Like, you got to check all these guys out. Then you got like the Mac Daddy Highlander goat roper themselves, Michael Wilson. His channel's on there. The guy's a phenomenal turner. Please check those guys out. If you don't like, subscribe. I totally get it. But check out my dudes. Good people, good group of people. And they're all about, you know, growing the community and the turning and all that stuff like that. So please, give them a shot. They're definitely worth checking out. Unless Michael Wilson's doing that shit where he gets naked and chasing farm animals through there again. What's up, LJ? Check out LJ, too. He got a channel. Alright, that's a smooth. Okay, we're going to pop this heifer off here. I'm going to glue this before we put any kind of oil on it because I don't want the glue to be affected by the oil. Know what I mean, Vern? Fucking like a glove, Bobby. Like a fucking glove. Normally I don't like wood tolerances that tight, but pretty fucking sexy, I'm gonna lie. What's up, Prince? Devil made me do it the first time. Second time I done it on my own. Lord, lay a hand on your simple loving man. Let him leave the black rose alone. Still kind of got a dome to it. I need to flatten that off so I can get a good purchase with that glue and that piece. Stick around, y'all. Yeah, my trend mask went to shit. I don't know if like the battery's just not charging or what. So I got to get a hold of them and figure out exactly what's going on with that nonsense. But I figure something to protect my face hole would be my noggin. do it the first time. Second time I've done it on my own. Yeah, I remember I was actually going to call you before I went live today, but I thought just the battery was dead. So I let it charge for like 5 or 6 hours and no bueno on that. And then I remembered there's a place that you were talking about where you could mail them off and they would hot wire your batteries or some shit and make it run like better than ever. So I'm gonna have to get a hold of those folks. Yeah. Press the button. There we go. Come on, y'all. I need like 15, 16, 18 y'all hit the damn button. I am not gonna lie. That actually looks pretty damn cool. I do need to sand all that stuff off the outside rim of that first. I missed my shot. Dude, with my boy falling and like splitting his head open, or his mouth open, not his head. Then my daughter's appendix exploding. I've been trying to get into the shop all week, but there's just something constantly going on. I was so thankful for Spunday to roll around today. Let's go, y'all. Get it to 200. Be breaking a personal best for me, I think. For shits and giggles, we're going to scuff up the back of this because I don't trust anything that's not wood. Alright, there's that. Out 9 days, 7 to go. Holy hell. There's our black rose inlay. Can't even tell the seam on it. Damn. I'm gonna shellac these down with some cool stuff. And what are we gonna use to coat these with? Wax or oil, y'all? What about made you change your ideas? What the fuck did I walk into, man? Wax. I can do wax for y'all. I can do wax. So, red elm. It's actually pretty cool. Thank you, Norm. Once again, y'all, I lowered the membership fees and everything on here. I didn't know that YouTube had them set up that high. Kind of feel like an ass about it. But I lowered all the membership. I only want one membership, and that's the Spunday crew. It's the first one on there. It's $1. Do not sign up for like the $2 or $3 one or the one. I think YouTube's got one for like $9 because I just hit the auto setup thing when I first started this channel. Check those out, and like what you see, consider being a member. If not, like and subscribe, helps out the channel whole damn bunch, and it kind of lets me know that you like what you see. Get in there. We don't shake hands. We touch tips, Jeff. May not be a secret handshake, but your name goes on my wall in Sharpie up here. No, Jeff. No, Jeffro, no. No, Jeffro. I got some wax on there. The grain looks fucking crazy on that thing. So, take a handful of this nonsense here. I don't know. I ain't seen or heard from Mike in a while, man. Never made me do it first time, second time I done. What's up, Tar Heel? Tar Heel Aristotelis. I'm pretty sure I just butchered that. Don't mean nothing by it. Doing pretty good, brother. How you doing? Gonna put some wax on top of this heifer. Actually, it'd be really fucking cool to fill that with like epoxy resin. Yeah, so I think it's kind of cool. Threw me off a little bit, ain't gonna lie, but I like it. I don't know if I should fill this around the flower with an epoxy or just go ahead and wax it down so it still has a 3D look. Come on, give me 9 more likes, y'all. While that's happening, I'm going to come over here and grab this sumbitch, which hopefully is about dry. It's not. Not at all, but it's getting there. Big hollow form from earlier is now starting to take color. And Bad Dragon was right. It still, in fact, looks like a damn glazed donut. Shit's not blue. It says it's blue, it's a damn liar. Alright, so where's a damn bag of cookies at? I've been kicking it with y'all in here for about 3 hours now. Almost 3.5 hours. Angle this some bitch up here. I would brush or spray, not wax. Well, shit. Yeah, kids are good right now. I don't know if you're talking to me or Todd, my bad. My kids, one of their appendix ruptured, and she had to have surgery and like all kinds of other crazy shit going on. So me and her mom about stroked. And then yesterday, Vinny came running through the house after I told him not to jump in the 3-legged chair that I've got the leg for in the shop repairing that he originally broke. Told him probably 30, 40 times. Yesterday he comes in, fucking Power Rangers, jumps on top of that, falls down, splits the inside of his lip on the table. Awesome. My middle child, we were bubble wrapping her and locking her up for posterity. Oh fuck, I forgot about that badass looking piece of wood over there too. So, I've got about 6 more minutes in this live. That'll put us at the 3:30 mark, and I'm dipping. I need 8 more likes. Break my personal record here. 200 likes on a live stream, and do me right. But, that being said, y'all gonna know what the hell you want. I got sawdust in my cookies. Son of a bitch, there was one left. please go check out the other channels that I mentioned. They're all really good people. You got 2-Minute Tips for Wood Turners, LJ's Woodworks, my homie 77 Rockets, Ryan, David Ardito from the Great White North. You got Michael Wilson's channel on here. I can never pronounce it right. Oh, it's Board something. I keep on trying to call it Beardworks or whatever. It makes him sound like a weird-ass barber. I'm sorry. Dan's channel. 2 dudes. A lot of good people in this community. I'm just trying to grow up and make it better. And I'm just trying to do my part. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe. Please check out the channel. Consider becoming a member if you're into that. I don't care if you are or not, but, you know, it is what it is. Your likes in here subscribes me the most. And it really, really, really means a lot that you guys show up on Sundays and watch this. Like, I don't advertise it like a lot of people do. Like, they'll put up like 37 different links saying that they're going to do a live, and I don't do that. Like, I put out one across each platform on like usually Thursday, and then I let it ride till Sunday when I jump out here. I'm past 180. I'm at 194. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. Love y'all. It means a lot to me that you guys will come up here and hang out and watch this shit like that. Massive absolute unit. I don't know if it's a comment or not, bro. I really don't, but thank you. Almost there. Hit that like button, y'all. Come on. Come on, y'all. 5 more. Give me 5 more and I'll get off here. No, thank you. I am a rather large person. I used to be way bigger than this. I used to do strongman stuff, but a whole bunch of compression fractures in your back and stuff like that, and I am not that like able to do it anymore. Yes, I'm actually quite short. Check this out. No, I'm a big dude. I'm like 6'1", 300 plus pounds. Come on, give me 3 more. Camera adds 10 pounds. I'm a husky boy. Like, I'm big as hell, but I'm not like, not so big that I can't wipe my own ass. That kind of big. Come on now. I actually have lost a bit since I first started YouTube. Most of you guys on here that follow the channel know I am extremely hypoglycemic, hence the cookies and shit that I brought out here. And if I don't keep like I can literally go in here and smash off a whole box of snack cakes and my blood sugar won't get over like 100. And it's horrible because when it gets low, I start getting like all stupid and loopy and falling out and shit. And they put me on some meds a while back that like the only thing I did was piss, sweat, and like blow stuff out the back door. Wantley, you down. Am I still working at the deli? No, I don't think I've ever worked at a deli, bro. I did work at a deli when I was like 14, so yeah. No, I'm not working at that deli. No, I used to have one of the arm jack things you put in there, the Libra 2 or some shit like that. But like it got really annoying, that thing. Matter of fact, I've still got one in the house. It goes off all the time. Like my blood sugar will be cruising fine at like 90, 100, and then it'll bottom out and I'll hit like 40. What's up, Tippy? How's it going, man? It's one of my kids, y'all. Say hi. Not like my biological kids, one of my kids from my school. I call them my kids. They're all a bunch of damn degenerates, but I love them. Don't tell anybody I said that. Tippy's a pretty cool kid. So, come on now. Let's get to 200. I need this. I need this. Refresh it and see where we're at here. Almost time for me to jump off, y'all. Of course, I got to go through a crazy ass ad. I have a Libra 3, and the new app allows you to cut off the arm. Dad, that'd been awesome. I probably kept wearing it if I did that, but like, that one was a pain in the ass. And have you seen like the new ones that like just stick to your arm? You ain't got to worry about like breaking it off and wasting like $80. Well, it is 3:30. I don't think that I'm gonna hit the 200 mark on the likes, but we came damn close. I appreciate the hell out of all of it. Yes, they do wake up at night. My wife hates it. 198. I was real close. Is what it is, I reckon. But thank each of you all for coming up. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've done spunday. I've been busier than hell with the events and the kids. This Saturday I got another event I got to jam out, so over the course of the weekend I got to finish up this whiskey barrel build, a couple end tables, shit ton of bowls, cutting boards and stuff like that. But other than that, thank each and every one of y'all for coming in. It really means it. Am I at 199? Dude, I gotta fucking hang out just a little bit longer. Come on, somebody hit the like button, get me to 200. Show my work again. Here's the ones I made today. I don't know what you exactly use it for. Maybe like I gotta wax the inside of that lid. Glad I took it apart. I don't know, like a little ring box or something. One of my students brought me some deer antler. He said he really liked the antler pins. What's up, Kevin? Coming in on the end of it, man. And he wanted deer antler and some red or bloodwood. Bloodwood's kind of at an angle. Just had to work with the curvature of the antler. But this deer was eating great because the minerals in here that give it the different crazy colors are all over the place. What's up? There's my shop cat. And then we got the big bowl over there that's got the translucent hood on top of it. There's 200. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then this is my whiskey barrel bar. I made one of these earlier this summer. And good buddy of mine, Jeff Yamanaka, pretty sure that's how I pronounce his name. One of the guys that kind of like was hanging out like and actually trying to teach me some stuff whenever I first got into turning, before I met people like Ryan and Jeff or anybody or any kind of community whatsoever. He was just like the guy, you know. He like walked me through some stuff. How hard is it to make pins out of rifle cartridges? I don't know. I've got a couple cartridges, but I will say this: you got to use something bigger than a 223 because the inside diameter is bigger than the slimline kits, or smaller than the slimline kits, way smaller. So here's the barrel. I got the door over here. I got to put the hinges on it and all that stuff like that. Here's the Lazy Susan. I still got to take all this back apart, sand it and paint it and all that. But the Lazy Susan spins. It'll hold 8 liquor bottles. And I've got a motion sensor light that goes up in the top right there. So when the door's closed, it turns it off and everything like that. When you open the door, it automatically kicks on the light, so the tops of their bottles are illuminated and stuff like that. Shotgun cartridges would be cool as shit. Like 410s would make a good shotgun or a good sized ink pen. Got that. Got the door over here. I got to do the stuff on the inside of the door. A set of coasters always goes out with the barn or with the barrels. After I get this done, I'm going to have to sand all this funk off here and sand these up. The guy wants the metal banding painted black and then distressed. I don't know. And then he wants the oak once it's sanded down to be stained at dark walnut. Not my personal cup of tea, but the customer get what they want. And on top of all, I mean, I've got exotic wood and shit laying around here everywhere because Brad's a badass. I know this has virtually no value whatsoever, but whenever I was at Lowe's picking up wood for a couple quilt chests that I got to make, lady wanted out of pine, nothing crazy. She wanted to paint them for whatever reason. It is what it is. I'd never seen bird's eye pine before, so that's not from the machine or anything like that. That's actually just little defects in the wood. And this one whole board's like that. So I bought that to make like box tops and stuff. Like the turnable barrel. Yeah. So he's got the Lazy Susan in here. And I'm probably going to put a big wooden circle with a big C in the bottom of it. Their last name's Carpenter. They're into that. And he's a retired veteran, so I'm going to toss him in a set of coasters, and he wanted those with the Army logo on it, which I'm going to do. But I got all this stuff that I didn't even show you guys today. I got figured walnut, some torrefied Douglas fir, some more kapuru. This stuff right here is absolutely beautiful, the kiln dried Chechen. This is very dense stuff. I think that I'm going to take a chunk of that and make me a cool wooden hammer for my chisels. But other than that, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I really appreciate the shit out of it. God bless. Love y'all. Peace out. Wear deodorant. I'm outie. Bye.